you know,
Yep.
and for some weird reason, the fighters that I want to fight, that's supposed to be the best fighters in the world, that I feel as though I'm better than, you know, they're not willing to step in the ring with me. It's not like I'm talking and I don't have any skills. I'm one of those guys that can talk and I can back up everything that I say.
Mhm. Yeah, like for example, with those fights that you've been trying to get, we've talked many times over about the whole thing with Leo Santa Cruz. Also have the thing with Josh Warrington, where Josh Warrington had a recent interview where he supposedly said that you were right for the taking or something like that. And I read that article and I'm like, wait a minute. Ever since you won the IBF title, you could have had a fight with Gary Russell Jr. and never made the fight. So,
and you also heard me say I wanted to fight any champions. I wanted to unify against any of the champions in the division. I wanted it when Lee Selby had it. I wanted it once Josh Warrington had it. And before he fought Kid Gallahan, he didn't say he wanted to fight me. Everybody mentioned that they want to fight me when they already have prior obligation to fight someone else.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing in particular with Josh Warrington, I'm trying to confirm it right now, but when he won the title against Lee Selby, that was hours before you fought Jojo Diaz and made that mandatory defense of the WBC Featherweight Championship. And, like I said, like after that particular fight with Jojo Diaz, you were saying like, yo, I want to unify. I've made my mandatory defense. That means I'm open to facing any of the world champions there at featherweight. And so with, Josh Warrington, he had that title, IBF title that he won, getting that win over Carl Frampton, but then he went on ahead and fought Kid Galahad, and that fight, he really didn't fare that well in that particular fight, and he basically got away with the split decision win. But even after that, he still didn't really want to mention fighting you after that fight with Kid Galahad, which kind of is very bothersome. And when it came to like the other fighters, like Leo Santa Cruz, we all know about the story with Leo Santa Cruz. So, like, he doesn't want to fight you. And that whole thing has been beaten over, like, what do they say, a dead horse or whatever it is. So there's that. But there also was a whole thing with Shakur Stevenson, which you kind of have like a different type of relationship with Stevenson, with him kind of being semi-familiar with the D.C. area. So could you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, no, I like Lil Shakur. You know what I'm saying? He come down. He was on the Olympic team with my little brother. He worked with my little brother. He come to the gym, get sparring and stuff. I actually sparred with him once or twice. You know what I'm saying? It was decent work. Well, but he honestly, if they wanted to take the fight, I'll fight him. I'd definitely fight him. I think he's probably one of the only ones that have had a ball to probably get in the ring and fight in the featherweight division. And the only reason why I say that is because Shakur is young. He's young, and a lot of times you don't make the smarter decisions when you're young. But I like Shakur. I really do. I mean, I felt like Shorty was going to be a world champion before he became a world champion. I just think he just came up in a funny little era, because he in there with some monster. He got a monster lurking around the premises, but he holding shit down on his particular side, and I don't think he's trying to come on this side.